Day 1. My philosophy is if you can't build it manually, you can't really automate it. Before we let Python take the wheel, let us first understand the road itself. Today we are building the base geometry for our Aerodynamic Wrench CFD study. We're using FreeCAD for one very specific reason, the Python API. Every button you click in FreeCAD corresponds to a Python command. By building the wrench manually in the part Workbench first, we establish the logic for our automation script. Let's take a look at how we do that. So as soon as we open FreeCAD and switch to Part Workbench, we're going to select Part from the drop-down menu, and let's just begin creating our wrench. First we select the box. We can see a box gets created in 3 dimensions. The first thing we're going to do is click on the cube here and go to data. In the data, we can control many things here, primarily the placement, the axis, position, angle, etc. and then the dimensions of our box. The length we're going to choose 20 mm, width set to 12 mm and height set to 150 mm, resembling the handle of our wrench. Now, the next thing we're going to do is position it appropriately. We're going to keep it at half of the width, x minus 10, and half of thickness, y minus 6. Now the next thing we want to do is create the head. So we select the cylinder icon. The cylinder is hidden behind. So let's just change that. First we're going to do the placement. So Z, let's keep it at 150 so that it is on the top. And Y, we'll keep it at negative 7.5. Now let's do the radius. Radius we're going to keep it at 15. And height we're also going to keep it at 15. We'll see that this is not oriented appropriately, so let's go to the axis and change that. With respect to axis, we're going to orient it with respect to the x-axis instead of the z. So we'll just click on the cylinder. Once we've changed the axis, now we'll change the angle to negative 90 and voila, we are here. Now, of course, we also need the jaw or the opening. So for that, let's make another box here or the cube. Now this box or cube needs to move appropriately towards the end of our head. So let's do that. Negative 6, then negative 20 and 150. Now let's play with the dimensions here. We'll call it 50 for width, 30 for height. This seems fine. Now let's go ahead and do the Boolean operations. This is a mistake. The first object should be the cylinder since that's the major one, and we got a clean cut here. Now we want to just fuse these two, and ultimately there we go, we have the wrench. Now let's focus on making the fillets perhaps. So I click on the fillet, let's go down, radius 3, and you can see the edge here. We've just added a 3 mm fillet. Let's just repeat this for all of our edges on the handle. Now the reason why we're doing this is to ensure we have aerodynamics done right. I know this sounds ridiculous, but we are quite serious about performing aerodynamics analysis on our wrench. And the final one, there we go. This is our preliminary wrench design. Tomorrow we'll talk about how exactly to be automated using Python macros. Until then, so see you tomorrow.